Hey guys, this is Sneeches here from URC. So I just got the Yeti in front of me here, and I did mention in the last video, the Axial versus Summit bashing video, that the endpoints or something, the servo basically was having an issue. And I'll actually show you real quick. I fixed it, but I'm using the blue high-tech horn, and you can see that hole that I drilled out. That's where I previously had it. And the issue was that the drag link was hitting the case here for the bulkhead, and you'll see when I turn it now it's okay. But if I have it set to 100% dual rates, you'll see where an issue is, and this is something you should probably watch out for if you swap out a servo or something like that. And you know, are using a different horn than the stock horn, and you know, just if you swap out the servo in general. So watch real quick when I go full steering here with full dual rate, well 100% on the steering. Notice that right there, the servo is pulling the drag link farther than it can actually turn. And as a result, it's pulling it up against the servo, and the horn is being pulled upwards. And I've actually seen with this, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an ever so slight bend in the horn. And that doesn't bother me, that's really not going to affect anything. But, you know, the servo overworking itself, pulling the drag link up against itself is going to cause issues. Namely, you know, unnecessary, you know, wear and strain on the servo. I did go with a high-tech 7950 TH, so I'm really not, you know, worried about torque right now. I decided to really just go big or go home. But the problem is the Yeti steering rack, which you'll see. I'm going to hold on to this tire and steer it. So you'll notice, yeah, look at that. You'll know that's how much flex the stock rack has. The next option is basically just the D-Hawk aluminum rack, which I might end up getting, and you know, go from there, because that is kind of goofy. You know, whenever you try to, maybe from this angle as well, you'll see it. Yeah, so that's definitely there. That's pretty apparent on the, now I don't know about the kit version, I've never seen one yet, so I'm sure that issue is obviously fixed and mostly mitigated by having the turnbuckles and all that, because these links, as you can see, they just flex a ton. But now let's turn down the dual rates and make sure, you know, the servo isn't going to kill itself prematurely from doing goofy stuff. So, and the way to do this, in my opinion, is to basically go full lock on the steering and then just turn the dual rate knob. And I mean, I'm using the stock transmitter still. I still haven't upgraded to the Fly Sky because I had an issue where the receiver I bought wasn't binding to my Fly Sky, even though it said it's a GR3F, which said it was compatible, but I was just having trouble. I might just try to go back and bind it again, but I don't know, I was just having issues with it, so I'm just still using the stock transmitter. I mean, it works. It lets me drive the truck. That's all I care about. So let's adjust the dual rate here for the steering, and you can see what I'm talking about then. Alrighty. So you can see there, I just adjusted it to where it's not actually hitting, or the drag link isn't actually, you know, hitting the servo, and the servo also isn't going past it. Now you can see there's still a little bit, but not so much that it's hitting the servo, and you can hear the servo also still straining while it's pulling it. So now we just have steering still. but that fixed the issue, and that was the issue I was having in the previous video, and it was because I was using the hole here that was too short, so I just drilled out the other hole here that's longer. And yes, I was using the spacer to get the drag length lower. So that's just a quick video I wanted to make, and just a status update in that. Yes, I still plan on making videos, of course. I know I haven't uploaded one for like a month, but there's just been a lot going on. Just vacation and all that, you know. It just takes up a lot of time, you know, sometimes to make videos. So whenever I can, of course, you know, like I say, I'll definitely try to get around to uploading them. My plans are that I did find some other cool hill climb spots that I'm going to try with the Yeti and the Summit. If anything, I've been driving the Summit a tad more than the Yeti recently, but overall I've pretty much driven the Yeti more than the Summit, but you know, with the Summit being new, it is catching up. So I will just take those two out again and do some cool crawl spots that I also found, and the hill climbs as well. And maybe just do a quick, you know, little thing about making how to find spots to do hill climbs and make them, possibly, because you know, there are some spots that are kind of hidden at first, and you just got to clear brush off of them, you know, maybe rake them up a little bit, and they're actually pretty cool, so maybe I'll show that as well. Otherwise, thanks for watching.